Well, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about XCN, OnyxCoin today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, okay? For those of you who missed my video earlier today, I was talking about how, and actually technically it was yesterday, we're on a new day right now, 21 hours left in this day. I am expecting that we go below this low at 1 cent. I do think we will see prices below 1 cent. One final crash down below 1 cent. And this time, it's real. It's for serious. This next low will be the last low, I hope. Hopefully it is. The reason why I believe that is because of the XCN BTC chart. Now, I'm not saying it has to happen. There's all kinds of scenarios where it doesn't have to happen. But generally speaking, with this kind of RSI, I would absolutely expect that you get into the oversold zone. If you see an oversold reading, there's no scenario at all where I could see this thing doing anything less than a lower low from here. So let's assume it does go lower. What would that do? Or even I'll concede a double bottom or some kind of a deep retracement. From here, just to get back to that low, you'd have to drop about 12%, 11%, something like that, let alone if you do go lower like I think you're going to go, okay? That would promote, let's just say, the 886. Let's say you don't see a double bottom, you just see a deep retracement. That'd be a 10% drop. Bitcoin, I'm expecting to do like a 12% drop from here. So 10% plus 12% is a 22% drop, right? 22% drop from here for XCN. This is on the USD pair now. That would bring you down below 1 cent. And if you are going below 1 cent from a low to a high, the target area that you would stop at would likely not be here in the middle of nowhere, but at the 1272 or the 1618. 00954 to 009, I like that area a lot. I think that makes the most sense to me. But going down to 00844 is a possibility as well that we can entertain. If you do see lower lows from here, XCN versus Bitcoin, you will likely see a drop that is something on the lines, at a minimum, I would think. Hopefully, that's all it goes to. And this is actually where I would expect that you bounce from, at about 17.6. Let's call it an 18% drop. We'll just say 18%. 18% plus 12%, that is a 30% drop. And that could take you just below your 1414, which is a very common thing to do. And we might just hit that magical 888 number, 0.00881, maybe 0.00888, the numbers of money right there, you guys. At least that's what one of my friends told me. It's very possible. It's absolutely possible that we see something like this, and that's my new consideration, okay? Again, brought to you by the BTC chart, which, by the way, if you look at the BTC chart, it looks very similar to the USD chart, does it not? It looks absolutely similar. We are in a bull flag of our own on this chart here. When it comes time, and here's what's really cool. I think I didn't do this earlier. I wanted to save it for tonight because I wanted the bearishness to set in, and this way we can alleviate it with some bullishness. If things happen the way I think they will, we saw a 17x, 18x almost versus Bitcoin on the same amount of time that we saw a 20x in the price, right? If we do go slightly lower, and where would that be again? Let's just see, from a low here to a high there, right to the 1272, right? That's what we're looking for. So if we do go exactly where I'm expecting, which who knows if that happens, but if we go exactly where I'm expecting, okay, the next target area versus Bitcoin would be all the way up here. At least, you know, if you're doing the measure move. If it does more than the measure move, if we see something bigger than that, then it's very possible that it could go up to the 2272. Or if it stops less, the measure moves are just ideas. You don't have to stop here. You could stop at the 1886 or 2272. But what this allows for is calculating XCN versus what we might expect out of Bitcoin, right? I would expect that this next move reaches full maturity. We'll see these prices versus Bitcoin probably either by late April or more likely sometime in May. By that time, I would anticipate that Bitcoin itself would be worth at anywhere from $130,000 to $175,000. Now, we're going to do a lot of math, a lot of number crunching, okay? And then we'll finish up with some straight up TA like normal, okay? I might use Grok for this one. Yeah, let's use Grok. Let's use Grok. Okay, so... No. Last time I did this, he did it wrong, so I don't really trust Grok with all these implied things. He uses not to-date data sometimes. Pi, is it Pi Day today? 3.14159265358979323 3.14159265358979323 Yeah, I think that's all I got though. Right? Let's see. Hold on. 3.141. Yeah. 3. Can I? Okay. Let's see. 3.141. Why won't it let me? math solver. Hold on. This is 3.1415. Well, it's just going to do this. It's just going to try to teach me. It's 3.14159265 3.141592653589799323. That's all I got. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry. I used to know more numbers than that. I'm not entirely sure. Hold on. Let's see. Google, what is pi? We're all going to learn now. 3.141592653589799323844626. That's so easy. Come on now. But I was good, right? That wasn't bad. I learned that in 8th grade and it just stuck, I guess. The kid that remembered the longest numbers of pi got to throw a pie at our principal's face. So I was really determined to do that because my principal accused me of smoking cigarettes. I have never smoked a cigarette in my life. And he said that he caught me smoking cigarettes behind the alleyway and lied to my parents and lied to the counselors about it. Maybe he saw someone that looked like me. I don't know. I'm a pretty original face, you guys. Who could look like me? But this guy, this piece of shit, fucking 30-year-old man, I wanted to throw some pie at him, but my buddy, one of my best friends actually at the time, he's the one that won, so he got to do it. Anyways, enough about me. a little gap into my life, I suppose. Let's do some math. Let's do some hard math, some fun math, okay? Beyond just pi. 1886. We're going to start with you, and then we're going to move up to the 2272, okay? We're just going to skip right by the measure move because no offense, measure move, but I assume we're either going to stop just above you or just below you because this is in the great abyss of nothingness on the Fib extension. So I don't think that we stop there. We'll see. And this is also implied that we go to the areas that I'm expecting. So this is a lot of assuming here. But let's assume. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. 1, 5, 3, 8, 4, 3. Oops. 158343, was that it? I know I got the pi down, but these are new numbers. Don't expect me to be a photographic memory. 153843. 153. 3843. There we go. That number there, 153843, times Bitcoin's price that we would assume it to be at. I'm thinking it'll be at 173K by the end of this move, but let's say it's at 130K. Okay, let's just say it's at 130. We'll do that. Times 130. This is probably our most conservative target, okay? 130, we're talking in the terms of, I'll do it in actual thousands. 130,000, there we go, okay. Equals, that's a 20-cent move, y'all. Yo, you guys, you heard me, right? I was saying I was trying to be conservative, right? Whoo! 20 cent, bro. You know what that is, right? We're at 1.2 cents right now. You know what that is, right? 20 cents, that's off the freaking charts, guys. That's from here. That is a move that is 16x. Wow. Oh, I love that, man. So, bullish flag here, bull flag pattern right here, clear as day. Absolutely it is. The measure move would take us right here into the abyss of nothingness. If we were to stop below it, which is a very possible thing, that we're not measuring this just to entertain ourselves. It's actually a possible outcome that we could stop here, okay? I thought I was being conservative. I did not think we'd hit 20 cents on the first bout there. And then I paired it with 130K Bitcoin, which by the end of May, I think we're going to see that, you guys. At least that, if not 173K. If we're only at 130K by the end of May for Bitcoin, I would be a little bit surprised, but maybe that happens. Let's do this again. Let's try this again. Let's do U, and now let's do it times 170. We'll just do 170. We'll keep it round. Same price, right? The lower end of this Bitcoin price versus XCN in comparison to a potential golden ratio target here for Bitcoin, which, by the way, consolidating at the 1272 like this and ripping back up, this would be the likely area you stop at, not down here. But if you do hit the 1414 and stop there, it's very common to wick through it, okay? That's why we chose 130K. Conservative. 170K, though, which is still technically conservative. I think it'll be 173. And then based off of the conservative Bitcoin price as well, what would that give us? It's a 26-cent price, you guys. It's a 26-cent price, you guys. We're going to do it. We're going to do it all throughout the night, man. It's going to be phenomenal. That's a 20. Are you kidding me? I really didn't think that this was, wow. Okay. I knew it was going to be bullish. I didn't think it'd be like this bullish. And again, that's assuming, by the way, that we see prices that are lower than the current price, right? Not from this current price. Oh wait, no. Oh no. I'm sorry. That would be from the current price. My bad. From the current price. Yes. Right. Right. Yes. Yes. It would be from the current price. Okay. All right. And then if we go lower, it would only increase more. Sorry, I had a little brain fart there. I just had to make sure I was doing this right. I don't want to mislead people. Okay. Let's take it a step further. Let's be even more conservative. We'll get to the bullish stuff in a second, okay? But I want to be even more conservative. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. Okay. 1, 5 zeros, 1, 0, 7, 8, 6, 1. 0, 7, 8, 6, 1. Okay, that number there. And let's multiply that times 130K. Let's be super conservative. I think I'm being super conservative. Who knows? We'll see. Time will either validate or invalidate that. 14 cents, you guys. You know how I was saying that 13 cents? At first I said 9 cents was the minimum target, then 10 cents, then 11, then 12. We're at 14 cents being a conservative target. 14 cents is conservative. That's a 11x from the current price. Are you kidding me? Look at your XCN portfolio, multiply it times 11. It probably goes above that. That's what we're finding out here. Okay, so, whoo. I want you guys to have good dreams. That's why we were doing the bullish stuff at the end of the night, man. Okay. If you're in the eastern part of the world, you're just waking up, wakey, wakey, good morning. How about that? You can eat this with your coffee and crumpets. I don't know what you're doing over there. Let's say you go to the 2272. Now, I doubt this. I would expect, again, with this measure move, I would expect you probably do either, you would probably fall short on the Bitcoin pair. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong there. But let's just see. Because something else that I've noticed is that you did wick right here. You wicked right to the base of this area here. You respected the hell out of your BTC chart a lot more than you actually respected your USD chart, right? Because here where you stopped, it's kind of like, yeah, at the base of this, but not like, you didn't stop here. You know what I mean? But the BTC chart, you stopped right at the base of this. So if we throw this stuff back on and we look left of the measure move here, to be fair, that's right at that base there. Okay. 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 Hold up now. Hold on. Wait a second, y'all. The measure move, was it right there? It's right there. Perfect. Kind of entwined with this as well. Okay. Maybe we do stop at the measure move. It's not common, but maybe we do. It's possible. I accept it as a possibility. We'll go over that too. But what I was going to say before I got all distracted is that the 2272 you normally don't stop at. You would go above it. So using that reference to how we stopped here perfectly, I would think that we would stop perfectly to some other form of resistance here. And that's a good area to stop. But let's pretend, just for funsies, that we do something which is pretty common, which is when we hit the 2272, you go a little bit above it. And where would we might potentially stop if we were to go a little bit above the 2272? I would think maybe right there. Maybe let's trim it down. Let's trim it down a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. I want it to interact with these lows and these highs though. So something right there. Let's be conservative. Let's just be conservative. I'm going to put it right at these highs. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so let's say first off, we're going to do the math on this. And we're going to keep it at 130K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, 2289. 5 zeros, 2289. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros, 2289. This is all stuff that you guys could do, but we're watching it together, right? I can't do it. I can do it, but I held my breath. I was starting to lose air. You didn't know I had the guitar, did you? I was planning on busting that out another time, but looks like it fit perfectly. Or maybe it didn't. I don't know. We've got the price here. The price is there versus Bitcoin. If Bitcoin's worth 130K by the end of May, which I highly doubt it is, I would expect more. You guys, I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I'm just going to stop there before it seems crazy, okay? And things can get crazy. Don't get me wrong. They can get crazy, right? I mean, we have flirted with this idea, but as it goes up higher, we kind of have written it off. But you did from a high to a low. You did stop at your 2618 right here. Let's be completely fair. You stopped right there. Even if this was the low, let alone if you go lower. If you go lower, this number is only higher, but the 2618 there is at 60 cents. And I'm scared to find if we can actually make sense out of 60 cents. Let's see if we can real quick. We'll take the highest number real quick and then be done with this aspect. But I think the point's been proven after like the first one. So 14 cents is the smallest target we came up with, right? And I feel like it's simple to understand. It's math. We're using the same fibs, looking at where we would respect the chart. Why would XCN versus BTC stop anywhere else than probably right here at a minimum? Why would it? It wouldn't. It absolutely wouldn't. And let alone the fact that we included the 1886, which is well below this area. Why would we stop anywhere that's below this, or at least even below this? Even our minimum targets are probably too pessimistic. Genuinely, 14 cents as a minimum is probably too pessimistic. Let's be as optimistic as we can be, okay? I'm getting all kinds of excited. I can feel my hands starting to sweat. Oh my God. Anybody who sold XCN, I'm so sorry for you guys. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. You know, if you sold and you're planning on getting back in, maybe it'll work out. I hope it does. Oh my God, man. Okay. 503. We're just going to say 503. I'm not going to focus on the other. Okay, screw it. We'll focus on the other numbers. 503. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 3, 0, 0. What was it? 0, 0, 279. Okay, 279. Because we're dealing with big numbers, so why not? 130K. I'm beside myself. I don't know what to say, guys. What about 100? Do I dare? 170K? Does XCN top off at the same time Bitcoin tops off? Maybe, maybe not, you know. It didn't last time. Okay. So in all fairness, guys, I think we were appropriate to say that the 2618 is off the table. But we could see prices above 40 cents is what I'm getting here, which would be absolutely nuts. Let's say I'm too crazy. Let's say I'm too crazy. Bitcoin will never see 130K. Okay, maybe I'm too crazy. Let's say by the time XCN tops off, it's not even at these targets. Let's do this all over again. Okay. Hold on. I don't want this. I want this. Okay. We're going to go to the low end, right? This is the low end, right? All the way down here. That was our lowest target, okay? Right? Let's say none of this has been right. And first off, right, this low end came from the 1618. No, it's not even worth talking about the 1618, man. We're not going to stop there. Why would we stop there? Why would we stop there? It's kind of in line with this, the debuting BTC price, okay, but that's not significant there. No offense, that's probably not significant. I don't think we're going to stop there, guys. I don't think so, especially with this measure move. No, I don't think so. Because there's no reason to stop, really. Other than this, maybe, but no, I don't think so. But let's entertain it. Okay, the whole purpose of this last part was to be a little bit pessimistic. Let's say it only goes to 100 grand. XCN tops off and Bitcoin's at 100. That's still 11 cents, guys. This thing is too freaking bullish. I don't even know what to do with myself right now. Okay, hold on. Because 11 cents, I don't know about you guys, but if this thing's about to go below 1 cent, you know what 11 cents is, right? That means that you're going to have over a 10x move from the low to the high again, which, again, that's absurd in itself because that would mean that you're going very low compared to your measure move on the bull flag here. You're going very low compared to your measure move on the bull flag here. It's because a measure move of this would actually take you to like 26 cents, right? Or 21 cents. You guys are seeing me in a light that I don't normally show. I try not to get too emotional. Okay, hold on. Let's stay focused. I want to finish this video. Okay. We're going to go to the minimum target again. We're going to keep it at I don't even think the 1886. Like, genuinely being honest, I'm not just trying to be cherry picking and be optimistic. I feel like the only legible stopping place would be here. Okay, that would be it. If we were to stop at our absolute lowest in a place that doesn't really make sense, I guess it kind of makes sense with the fibs. In all honesty, it could. And who knows if this low is drawn absolutely appropriately. Maybe it is perfect like this. Maybe it goes even lower like this. You know, something like that could happen, okay? Whatever. But the lowest line that I could see you stopping at, genuinely, fibs or not, would be there, okay? Measure move aside, that would be a lower move than your measure move here. That would put us at 501872. That's a nice easy one to remember. 501872. Okay? And let's say Bitcoin's only at 100 grand. only at 100 grand. By the time XCN tops off by the end of May, I don't think Bitcoin's going to be at 100 grand by the end of May, guys. I think we're going to be a lot higher. But I'm trying to appease the people who think I'm delusional. You guys, call your grandparents, call your parents, call your brothers and sisters. Get them in on this thing. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but damn, I genuinely think XCN, I was unaware of this, and I'm glad that we're looking at this. I genuinely think it's going to do nothing less than something spectacular. We actually might see a bigger move than what we saw here, because I'm trying to be conservative, right? And I keep coming up with targets, even at the most conservative, in a place that didn't make sense to me. I'm coming up with a target that will likely result in an overall 10x from the low to high of this next move. When I'm using logic and rationality and reason, at least I think I am, and even then, it's not rational at all to think that Bitcoin by the end of May is only going to be at $100,000. I mean, maybe if we continue to dump, okay, then maybe it makes sense. And even then, we're at 18.7 cents. Okay, I want to know. I just want to know, because I'm sure you guys want to know. Let's do it. Screw it. What? I don't know, man. Let's go in between 130 to 170K. 130 to 170K. That'd be 150K, right? Let's just say it's right in the middle. Somewhere between crazy and insane. You guys, I can't do this every time. I'm gonna stop giving you reactions of me seeing these numbers come up. None of this was TA. This is all based on assumptions, leveraging the TA to help make these assumptions. I still fully assume that XCN is gonna go lower, but with numbers like that, why risk this for this? Like, why try to play the game? Why at all? Right? You've got such higher. It's so much higher. I can't even get it on the charts. You're going to try and sell and play the game here for something that might happen versus something that might happen to a larger effect. None of this has to happen, and I know I'm excited, and I know I get a lot of people to believe in me, especially whenever I get excited, and it's genuine. None of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You never know, guys. Something wrong could happen. Something wrong could happen. Just because the charts point to this doesn't mean that it has to happen. I think it's going to happen, though, man. I think we're going to see something that might be over 30 cents, guys. It's pretty good. Nope. Oh, is that? Oh, my daughter changed it, didn't she? Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, she did. Oh, girl, what did you do to me? Okay, well, I gotta tune it. Nobody wants to hear that, but I was gonna play some. Let's see. We'll try it real quick. Yeah, it's cool. All right. Oh my God. I can't sing to that one. No, I can't do that. But that was actually one of the first songs I learned how to play on the guitar. It's a fun one. But I got nothing else for you guys. I just wanted to play some guitar, I guess. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Da 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 da. Bye bye.